Hello everyone and welcome to Past the Post. My name is Michael Lados and we're going to go over some of the best of world racing, especially here in the UAE where we had the third weekend of action. We kicked things off with the highly anticipated first night of the Dubai Carnival, which started off with a handicap from 0 to 100. Purebred Arabians on the dirt worth 140,000, and it was won in phenomenal fashion by Canal de Fosse, closing past nearly the entire field, with Sandro Pavo aboard in the final furlong to win by a half length. He gave a third win on the season for Adil Mushahi, a second season trainer. Muthabir was back in second with Nadia Daloup in third.
They come for home, 450 metres left to go in the opener here. Muthabir, the leader, takes over the running now for Connor Beasley, leads by a length, now 2 lengths. AF Yabahan sticking on along with Majdi. AF Laith trying to work through. Namrud drops away. Canal de Fosse coming from a long way back. Canal de Fosse picking up big time. Muthabir, the leader. Canal de Fosse pegging him back here slowly. It's up in front though, working very hard. Muthabir, Canal de Fosse continuing. Canal de Fosse coming from a long way back, gets to the line and nails him. Just Canal de Fosse from a long way back, and Dil Muchachi with his third winner for the season. Muthabir second.
It was a dramatic finish to the first race of the day. Canal de Fosse comes flying on the outside. It looked kind of hopeless at the top of the stretch, but he really showed up for you, Sandro.
Yeah, it was a tight finish here. I thought they were going to pass it by half length, but suddenly he dropped it to be exactly in the by the winner post, and I wanted to be worried if I was able to get the win.
It's got to give you a little confidence, first race of the meet, you want to win your big races here at Meydan.
Yeah, there's a lot of support I got this year. Nice riders. Of course, when you win the first meet, you get forward, you get more confidence yourself, and the free mind, everything's go well the rest of the day.
And it's a big start for you. You've had a few wins already, and you seem like you're riding your A game right now.
Yes, I really look forward for get more opportunity. I keep improving every season, but top race course, and it's so difficult to get right. But the opportunity we got to try to get for it.
The first thoroughbred race of the season at Meydan followed a maiden for 2-year-olds seeing the stars of possibly tomorrow, including Awab, who was very impressive here, beating out highly favored Diamond Dealer. Awab is the son of Street Sense out of Impossible Tale, who was bred by the highly coveted yard of Chuck Vipke. Musaba Al-Mahari trains this one. Danny Tudhope was in the saddle. Diamond Dealer finished a good second, another 5 lengths clear of Nerato, a Brazilian bred, back in third.
So 600 metres and change left to go. Diamond Dealer should have something in the locker. Sir Harmony, how much petrol has he burned in the first half there with his naughty manners? Awab was 3 deep into the final turn. Diam dropping away. Nerato was next. Diamond Dealer the leader. Awab starting to present. Sir Harmony wanting to hang in the final stages. Nerato probably too far back to make an impression along with Diam as Awab takes over here. Awab in the final stages. He was the best turned out horse on the evening, and Awab's going to career away for a nice win here. Awab by 3 or 4 lengths here from Diamond Dealer, who sticks on into second. Nerato third, Diam fourth, and dropping away Sir Harmony. Plenty to learn.
Awab, very impressive first up.
Yeah, look, he's been doing the right things at home. He's training well. He's got a nice mind on him. Good looking horse. Like I said, he's been training well. He broke nice, travelled comfortably, and picked up well up the straight.
Coming down for home, I saw you attempt to switch the leads with him. He didn't answer you.
Yeah, look, these younger horses, it's hard to teach him. He just wouldn't do it. But that will come in time.
Older handicappers were in action next, over 1,900 meters for 75 to 95 rated handicappers. And Lion's Mane picked right up where he left off last season, in winning form. Trained by Appa bin Harmish, shaking off a little bit of seconditis this season, had Connor Beasley in the saddle for the son of Shamardal. He was a little over 2 lengths ahead of La Reche back in second, with Violent Justice plugging along in third for Doug Watson.
Down past the 600 metres, Book Review leads them by a length and a half. Perfect Balance is the first one to spit the bet. Lion's Mane out with his run here, starts to approach the leader. La Resh looks for the inside passage. Sakara King was next. Violent Justice looks beat. Al Rad was next from Meydan, Dubai. Arabian Tail and Al Yabri comes up to second last. It's Lion's Mane who takes over here as they make their way down the straight, leading the way here by a comfortable margin. Into second, La Resh. Book Review drops away. Violent Justice, but it's Lion's Mane. Lion's Mane coming clear in the final stages, and Lion's Mane will go on to win. Lion's Mane picks up Beasley's first for the night. 2.5 lengths. La Resh, Violent Justice.
It's amazing what these horses do once they have a season out here in the full summer. He's come here today and given me a good feel, travelled away around lovely for all brought back in trip. He still travelled around well and finished off with plenty of zest. So no, I think he's a horse that we can look forward to for the season and build on from today.
You had a hell of a comeback season last year. How are you feeling going into this year?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, obviously, the aim is just to ride as many winners as I can, keep safe, keep healthy, and the rest will just fall into place hopefully. But no, I had a terrific season last season. I had 42 winners. For all I cut too short really. I had to go back home the last couple of meetings. But if we're there with a good chance again, I'm sure me and my agent and everyone around me will give it a good kick.
Jebel Ali Stables' Michael Costa got one in the win column, up next with Mojer going post to post under Ben Cohen. Kanjar was back in second, with Falcon of Arabia in third, running well against his elders. Morning, a proper listed horse, plugged along to finish fourth with Tygo Shea. The winner won by just under 2 lengths, giving Michael Costa his 7th win of the season.
Mr. Carfu, the outside of Mojer, who has the inside advantage. Falcon of Arabia 3 wide. Meshakel in the cheap seats 4 deep and being sooled forward from Kanjar, who's in behind them. Still has something to offer by the looks of it. Mortog was next from Swindon. Then came back in the field Magic Petition and Morning looking to round up from last. Mojer kicks clear though. Mojer with 300 metres left to go. 3 lengths clear. Kanjar comes off their backs now with a run. Falcon of Arabia next. Meshakel dropping away. He was 4 deep the trip and it's showing now. Mojer though extending. Mojer with 100 metres left to go. Hot up on the fence. He was going to go on and win. Mojer goes all the way. Utilised the inside gate and wins by a length and a half, I'd say. Maybe 2 lengths on the line.
Ben Cohen Mojer got over from that outside post. Really showed some pace there.
Yeah, he did. Thought probably I was doing a little bit too much for the first half of the race, but to be fair to him, the horse saw it out well. He'll probably step up from the back of that as well.
And you yourself, you've got off to a good start this season. How are you feeling? I know you had a bit of a setback in the fall.
Yeah, look, I had a bit of an injury this season at home, but that's behind me now. I'm fit and healthy and ready to go for out here, so looking forward to it.
The feature of the evening, worth 300,000 dirhams, was a handicap for 85 to 95 rated 3-year-olds and up over a mile or 1,600 meters. An Imperial Emperor with a huge pedigree on him by Dubawi out of Group 1 winner Zukova was impressive here in his dirt debut. Tygo Shea was aboard for Bhupat Seymour, giving the defending champion trainer and Dubai World Cup winner his first win of the season. Not only that, but he finished second year with La Sudud, 2.5 lengths back under Richie Mullen. Shamik and Mestri followed from Michael Costa. The winner saw his rating go from 94 to 100 in the process.
Into the straight they come. Imperial Emperor goes up to the outside of Echo Point. They bump there at the 300. Lasso Dude, Al Jadaf starting to get on level terms here. He's starting to work through as Imperial Emperor starts to give them the slip though. Past the 200 metres, it's Imperial Emperor from Lasso Dude. No, Echo Point has dropped them now. And Nick to 4th position was Al Jadaf, but it's going to be Imperial Emperor into the final 50 metres, who comes clear for a nice win. Imperial Emperor 2.5 on the line. Lasso Dude ran second. And
Imperial Emperor was imperious indeed. 7th start, first on dirt, really flew along for you, Tyke.
Yeah, lovely horse. He was obviously he's by Dhabi and is in an exceptional pedigree, which all of those Godolphin horses have. And actually at the sale, Richie Mullen put him up to us. When he seen he was at the sale, he said he's a horse that always looked like doing something nice. So yeah, it was a big call on my behalf because Lassadud had some good runs over the track and trip, but this horse has been working well, and credit has to go to Richie, even though he was second tonight, but sure, he might get on that fella one night.
he didn't have things easy for you. You know, he was kind of a little bit over racing, really eager on the outside, and you broke out wide.
Yeah, I had to fire him up there because Boopet said he's first run in the dirt. We didn't want to get off him and give him a bad experience first up, so we got him out of the gate and landed running. And look, he got a mile standing in his head. I'm sure 10 won't be a problem, but we'll take him home and have a look, and it's a nice problem to have.
Michael Costa was back at it in the next one, a maiden for 3-year-olds and up thoroughbreds on dirt, 165 grand on the line, over 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters. He went 1-2 with Gabol, very impressive here, winning by almost 5 lengths over stablemate Al Sayel. Ben Cohen once again was aboard. The son of Liam's Map beat out the son of City of Light in the process. James Orman aboard for one of his last rides of the season here in the UAE. Million Dora was back in third after breaking from post 15.
Coming to the straight, Garbul goes past Cams and whips past him with pace. Garbul goes to the front here and he's extending away. Al Sayel into second position. Garbul from Al Sayel. The 2 Costa maiden is looking very good here. Garbul, though, has the advantage on Al Sayel, and Garbul's going to go clear to win. Garbul goes on to win well, 4 lengths on the line. Al Sayel second, Daylight third.
It's the kind of horse that you know, the future could be anything. I know that Michael said he was a horse they almost didn't keep, but he had a really good summer and really come on nicely.
Yeah, he's a horse actually I haven't sat on last year. So he's obviously done really well, and yeah, it's nice to kick off with it on a winner.
And the Nightcap was over a mile, 1,600 meters. This is the handicap for 55 to 75 rated 3-year-olds and up. And Tolmont, the 7-year-old warrior, went straight to the front under Bernardo Pinheiro and gave Salam Bigadeir his first win of the season. Aldaja was back in second, a little over 2 lengths behind, with Maputo plucking along for third after looking like a winner at the top of the lane.
It's Tolmount, the leader from Izaj. Maputo off their back, coming around the turn 3 wide. Tolmount taken by Izaj. Maputo the outside, continuing to close. Aldaja was next, followed by Important Roll. It's Maputo up in front here from Tolmount. Keeping on, tracking on is Izaj from Aldaja. It's up in front, Maputo from Tolmount. Then came Aldaja. Izaj dropping away to 4th. It's Tolmount who's got another breath of wind here in the late stages. Tolmount digging up underneath Maputo. Tolmount goes on to win the last. Tolmount beats home Maputo just from Aldaja, who closed off.
Action returns to Meydan on the 22nd. We highly look forward to that, including our first listed races of the season. The second meeting of the week was on Saturday at Abu Dhabi in the capital. We go to the Turf Club and kick things off at 6:30 p.m. with a maiden for 3-year-olds and up, purebred Arabians, UAE breds worth 66,000 over 7 furlongs from the right-handed course, where Sahab Alayez won well under Saif Al-Balushi for Khalifa Al-Niyadi. The final margin of victory was a length and 3/4 with Membu Dhabi Al-Hazar back in second under Bernardo Pinheiro and Al-Ajra back in third.
Into the straight they run, and Sahab Al-Iz is the leader from Membu Dhabi Al-Hazar, trying to get on level terms here, picking up some ground here in the late piece. AF Al-Ajra off the canvas as well, running into it well late here also was Gara Al-Reef, but it's Sahab Al-Ez who's got clear for now. Sahab Al-Ez, the leader here coming down into the final stages. Sahab Al-Ez will get the win. Membu Dhabi Al-Hazar close second.
The second race of the 7-race meeting was a handicap for 0 to 75 purebred Arabians over 1,600 meters or a mile of the right-handed course. Al Faham gave Ty Gaucher and Ernst Ertel their first win of the season in the famed black and silver silks of Khala Khalifa Al Nabuda. Medmay ran on well for Dennis O'Brien with Hazem Al Wathba back in third.
AF Al Faham takes over. Medmay continuing on with Aja Dairy. It's AF Al Faham from Medmay in second. AF Al Faham a length and a half on Medmay. The inside in second, Nibras. AF Al Faham staving them off. Toppy goes on to win. 3/4 of a length from Medmay.
Purebred Arabian action continued in the capital, this time with AF Manut winning well for Khalifa Al-Niyadi in the Never Won 2 4-year-olds and up UAE bred purebred Arabian affair over a mile. Tahan Al-Wathba was back in second for Eric Lamartinel, with Mahmouda in third. The victory gave Niyadi his second win of the evening.
AF Minute is asked for. Comes into the straight, the leader by about 3 lengths, extending away from Guyeth MKA, getting mobile from the back, Badran by Nuna, running into it as well, Tahan El Wathbar and Mahmuda, but AF Minute could have given him the slip here. Saifel Belushi looking for a double on the program, and he will get it. AF Minute patiently ridden at the front and goes on to win by 3.
A handicap for the unique restriction of 0 to 62 for 4-year-old and up purebred Arabians followed 70 grand on the line over a mile, and was probably the most impressive race of the evening as AF Cahalan with Taigo Shea, Ernst Ertel and the Kala Khalifa Anabuda colors ran clear on this one, scooting away around the bend and winning by an easy 4 lengths. Sharif was back in second with Sylvester de Sousa, with AF Nafis in third for Kaya Saboud. This one is one to watch especially.
Going for home, AF Cahalan. He shot clear by half a dozen lengths as they come into the straight in the 4th race. AF Cahalan out clear. Daylight in for second at the moment. Sharif working into the race here in the late stages, trying to reel down the leader who's got a very good winning break here. AF Cahalan 7 lengths clear of Sharif, who's running into a clear second placing. AF Cahalan had it easy from the inside gate and has stolen it. AF Cahalan 4 on the line, maybe 3 lengths on the line.
5th race of the evening was a maiden, fillies and mares, purebred Arabians, 66 grand on the line and also over a mile. Ernst Ertel and Taigo Shea picked right where they left off and won with Sandstorm, beating out Mshamika in second. Mahmar Al-Wafa was back in third. The final margin of victory is just a snip here, but Sandstorm seems to be on her way up.
Look at Sandstorm AA. He is flying up on the outside. Sandstorm AA and HM Shamika go with each other here as they come into the straight. It looks a 2-horse battle. Sandstorm AA felt for now by O'Shea. The inside HM Shamika sticking on as well. HM Shamika making it a battle with Sandstorm AA, who's trying to level up on the outside. Sandstorm AA, HM Shamika battling. Ding Dong go down to the line. Sandstorm AA getting the slight better of it late, and Sandstorm AA.
The 6th race of the evening was a handicap not to 105, this time the first race for thoroughbreds, and the first win of the season at the capital for Bupat Seymour, as Monada in the famed Shadwell colors went 1-2 for that ownership, as Mokhtareb for Ali Al-Badwawi was back in second. Kafaf for His Highness Sheikh Ahmed was back in third, with Western Rider in fourth. Monada is of course from the last crop of the famous Giants Causeway and had Andrew Slattery aboard.
They approach to the top of the straight, and it is Monada who's asked to extend here under Andrew Slattery. Western Rider has had the gun run. He gets in behind them. O'Shea shooting for 4 and has every possible chance here on Western Rider. Kafaf coming through, following in Western Rider into the run and starts to present, along with out deeper Mokhtareb. Best of the rest was down the deep part of the course, Shafaf. It is Monada from Mokhtareb making good ground. Western Rider, Kafaf, but up in front, Monada has stolen it from the front. Monada gets the win. Shadwell go 1 and 2. Mokhtareb second.
And the nightcap of the evening was a stamina tester over 11 furlongs for horses who'd never won 2 thoroughbreds worth $66,000. Tokyo Tower, a horse who'd shown lots of promise on the dirt, really kicked it up on the grass, winning by over 6 lengths in the process, beating out Hammam. State of Desire was another length or so back into third. Sylvester de Sousa was aboard the winner for Misalba Al-Mahari.
Tokyo Tower past the 300 metres, the leader up in front from Majestic One, trying to close. Hammam next from State of Desire. Up in front though it is Tokyo Tower coming into the straight, hoping to continue on here. Majestic One under Jose Santiago, slowly trying to reel him in. It's up in front, Tokyo Tower. Can he go all the way? Tokyo Tower, he stays all day and he's trying to do it from gate to wire, and he's done it. Tokyo Tower. Sylvester de Sousa, right of the night, steals it from the front. Tokyo Tower by 4.
Thus concludes the local action. Now let's take a look abroad. We're going to start off in Germany with the last Group 1 of the season in Europe. This was the Grosser Preis von Bayern. For 3-year-olds and up, over a mile and a half that saw Assistant win well here. The son of See the Moon got it done for Heng Gru. Thor Hansen was aboard, beating out Tiffany in second, with Ancient Wisdom in those Godolphin colors, disappointing at 7-2 in third.
but now Tiffany is swooping up on the outside, and Tiffany has come through to take on Ancient Wisdom for the lead. It's Tiffany on the near side, Ancient Wisdom on the far side. Tiffany has now gone on by a length and a half, but Ancient Wisdom is fighting back on the far side. Lordano's chasing these. Assistant makes ground on the inside, but Tiffany has the lead. Assistant goes into second position and comes through. It's Assistant on the inner who's got through, and Assistant's gone on to victory. Assistant has beaten Tiffany into second. Back in third was Ancient Wisdom.
Let's hop on another plane and head all the way across the world over to Flemington for the Melbourne Cup Carnival, and we'll go all the way back to Tuesday for its namesake event, the $6 million Lexus Melbourne Cup. This was a shocker at over 99 to 1 in the local wagering, 90 to 1 on the UK market Knight's Choice, with Robbie Dolan in the saddle shocked them all, winning by a short head over Japanese invader Warp Speed in a thriller. Akita Sushi was back in third for the local hopes, while Godolphin Zardoni ran well in fourth with James Cummings and Andrea Azzeni. Favorites Buckaroo and Valbon were non-factors.
Just Fine is the leader, coming down towards the 700 metres by a length and a half to Land Legend. 2 lengths away, Circle of Fire, Akita Sushi. Zardozi next on the inside, waited with Fancy Man under pressure. Then came Mostly Cloudy, Manzois. Buckaroo sweeping up around the outside, about 6 off the lead, followed by Vauban. Land Legend goes to the front with Akita Sushi on the outside. Then Zardozi, back behind those Circle of Fire, Fancy Man, and from a long way back, Buckaroo. It's Akita Sushi. Zardozi a length away on the inside, wearing it down. Akita Sushi grabbed by Zardozi. Knight's Choice is coming through at any old price, and Warp Speed as well. Zardozi grabbed by Knight's Choice, and Warp Speed coming at it. Knight's Choice, Warp Speed, they hit the line. It's a photo finish. Knight's Choice, I reckon's one from Warp Speed and a photo.
Sheila, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was just awesome, amazing ride by Robbie.
John was saying that never in doubt, really. He always had faith in this horse.
He did. And he studied the race and how to ride him, and we didn't give him instructions, he just knew what to do.
What about you? 2 out of 2.
Well, I better stop there.
No, I don't think you can. It's just amazing, isn't it? I mean, does it bring it all back, the first one?
Oh, of course it does. And you know what's great? I love it being done for the Australians. You know, the Australians horse done it, and Robbie's Australian now as well. So I'm thrilled to win the Cup, and it's the People's Cup, and that's what it's all about.
Well, which people are involved in this?
It's just Cameron Bain,
yeah,
and the people who raced Midnight Pearl, the mother, they've got 10% as well. So it's just a small group of people, but it's, you know, I mean, they're just so thrilled, and so am I, of course.
Continuing with Group 1 action, on Saturday at Flemington, we go over to 3 Group 1s, including the Darley Champion Sprint, which kicked off a trio in a row. Sunshine in Paris proved quickest of all, beating out Right to Party by a short head. James McDonald was aboard for Annabelle Neesham and Rob Archibald. Bella Nipotina was back in third in this thriller of a head bob.
300 to go, it's Estriella overpass together, Barrakiel, Bella Nipotina makes a line of 4, and they were followed by Stritton Angel, Right to Party. It's Barrakiel just in front of Stritton Angel, Bella Nipotina the outside, and Right to Party's coming at them all, and Sunshine in Paris is coming through. Right to Party at the 50, Sunshine in Paris driving, Sunshine in Paris has won from Right to Party, Bella Nipotina, and then Stritton Angel.
The VRC Champions Mile followed, this time showing the hard side of Mr. Brightside, who's had a big season already and finished it up nicely, beating out Antino by a half length. The ever-loved Fangirl at 4 to 1 was back in third. Pride of Jenny, the big favorite, flopped into 11th.
Up around the turn, it's Pride of Jenny in front from broadsiding, and then My Oberon behind those. Pride of Jenny marginally bringing the field off the rails. Mr. Brightside with 2.5 to pick up. Amelia's Jewel Pinstripe, Steffi Matt-Nediger behind them. Fangirl and Antino winding up. They've got to Pride of Jenny. Amelia's Jewel struck the front from My Oberon broadsiding. Fangirl and Antino right down the outskirts of the track. Amelia's Jewel at the clock tower with Fangirl, Steffi Matt-Nediger and Mr. Brightside driving through too. Mr. Brightside hits the front from Antino, Steffi Magnetiga. Mr. Brightside, Mr. B's back. Mr. Brightside's won it. A half Antino, Fangirl or Steffi Magnetiga.
And the big race of the day was, of course, the Champion Stakes that saw Via Sistina back up her Cox Plate victory a couple weeks ago with another huge win, sparking many people to call her the best horse in the world. Chris Waller trainee was ridden by James McDonald and won like a 3-5 favorite should by 2 3/4 lengths over a Tishu. Sheikh Mohammed Abayad's Without a Fight ran on well to finish third.
Deny knowledge at the 400 metres from future history a length away. Via Sistina right down the outside. McDonald hasn't moved yet. Then came a Tissue and Duke de Sessa. Now he goes for the star. 200 to go. Via Sistina 2 lengths in front of a Tissue future history. Then came Without a Fight. But Via Sistina is drawing away the star of the spring. And J-Mac a perfect hit again. Via Sistina by 3 at Tissue. Without a Fight future history.
Thus wraps up this week's racing action. Now let's look forward to what's coming up this week. On Thursday at Al-Ain, we kick off a 4-meeting weekend here in the UAE. Abu Dhabi follows on Friday, Jebel Ali on Saturday, and Sharjah with one of its big days of the year on Sunday. And of course, we have the biggest race in Bahrain on Friday, the Grade 2 $1 million Bahrain International Trophy, with horses from all over the world competing. We look forward to covering that and all this great local action and bringing you the best of world racing every week here on Past the Post. Thank you for tuning in, and may all your photo finishes be winning ones.